Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to be making some beautiful cards and a scrapbook page with the Blooming Branch set from Pinkfresh Studio. I had ordered this around, I guess Black Friday, Christmas time. I made one card with it and I wanted to go back to it. It's an absolutely beautiful spring set. I'm going to show you many different ways now today that we are going to use this set. I mean, I've already got a lot of things prepped for us, but we'll talk about many things. Now, the other announcement I have is now I'm also an affiliate for Scrapbook.com. So if you love this set, there'll be links below to it on Scrapbook.com that you can click on, or you can also shop any product that you like at Scrapbook.com. I'm also an affiliate for Spellbinders, and I'm an affiliate for Amazon now. So this is where my craft life is going, and I'm very happy with it. So thank you very much, and also thank you guys for ordering. I really appreciate it. People have already ordered through my Spellbinder link, so I really appreciate that. Now, let's talk about this set. It's absolutely gorgeous. There is a stamp set that has this beautiful blooming branch in it. I have it over here. On a block. I was cleaning it actually. As you can see, it's well loved. It's a very large stamp and it is absolutely well loved. So and then you have a huge thanks here, and then you really know how to make my day brighter, and you are the best. So those are fun sentiments, I feel like, for every day. I think this would make also a wonderful Valentine card. I think it would also make a wonderful Mother's Day cards. Now, the stenciling, there are 6 stencils with the set. So you can order the stencils right here. There's 6 stencils with the set. Or you can order the die. Everything is separate, okay? And then you can order the stamp set, okay, that I just showed you. Okay, everything is separate because some people just might like the stamp set and they don't want to stencil, they might want to color. Some people just might want the stencils and the die and not the stamp set. So you can make your own bundle that you'd like. Now, I was looking at some videos on YouTube, and this lady Natalie from Pinkfresh Studio did a scrapbook page with this set. Now that's what we're getting ready to do. Here's my little sayings for my card, but this is not going to take a second, but I had to do this with you. I'm going to take this beautiful piece of 12 by 12 gingham, and it's gray. Okay, then I've cut a piece of white cardstock. I think I cut it 8 by 8, right? Yep. Yeah, it's just a square 8 by 8. And we're going to go ahead and put this in the center of this beautiful gingham cardstock. Now, I love the gingham and I love the gray and the pink and green. Pink and green's like my favorite colors. But of course, this is a fantastic setup for any colors that you want to mix and match, okay? So let's go ahead and add a little glue to the back of this. And let's go ahead and position this on the center. And like I said, this is a scrapbook page. And I wanted to also show you with any of, I'm going to say most any, not all, okay? Most any of your cards, okay? You can make a gorgeous scrapbook page. Or with any scrapbook page, you can make an absolutely, I'm getting lined up on a grid here. You can make an absolutely gorgeous card, okay? So now here's our focal point, and of course maybe something like, I don't know, happy birthday, or I don't know, like if it was my grandma, you're 90 years old, something like that, you know, so I think, or happy Mother's Day could be something like that with this, or summertime fun even. So here I've made these beautiful cascades of the branches that are blooming, and we're going to go ahead and attach these. Watch this. So simple. You just make 4 of these. So simple, okay? And we're going to attach these in the corner. Now, Natalie's video was very much more detailed. She had things coming in here, cut them off. We're going to do something like that on the cards, but I like the separation between the white here. I thought this made a very wonderful scrapbook page. Look at this. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I just can't believe it. And honest, it's just doing this, using your material there and just expanding it out 12 by 12, right? So let's go ahead and glue these down. And but then when we make these cards, we're going to do a little stenciling, although I have it all done, but I want to talk to you about everything that I've done here. It's taken me a few days to get things together here with this because of all that I was doing with it. Make sure you don't go off of the 12 by 12 here, okay? You want to make sure that you're over enough and good to go on that, okay? But up in the corner, all right? So I just, oh look, that was a boo-boo page. So yes, I just cut this out. I just stenciled and die cut 4 of these and made this wonderful. And I haven't done any scrapbooking in a very long time. But this kind of makes you want to get back into it, doesn't it? So I'm just going to place this over here. And just in the corner, remember, I'm not coming off of my page there, here, okay? Let's do the same thing for the bottom. However that they come in. And you know, you can cut these and you can fill in, okay, with many, you know, you could put more on here if you wanted to. You could fill in, cut and fill in like that. I have, like I said, I really like the separation there. But yeah, I thought that I would just like get this done, get this page done. I have a trunk that I have a lot of photos in. And I call it my scrapbook trunk. It's actually in the living room, and it's like a coffee table that has like storage in it. And so in there is where all of my scrapbook things are going, so that when I am ready, this page will go into a scrapbook that I already have in there started. And then when I'm ready to add the pictures, sit down and add pictures, it is ready. But you could go ahead and make a bunch of these. And you know, if your scrapbook is smaller, just condense it down. I'm going to show you how to do that on these cards. You're going to be amazed. Because here we are with this large 12 by 12. Isn't this gorgeous? Now, if you notice, I'm covering up my corner right here. I'm making sure that I don't have a white corner, okay? So that's where I want that. And that is absolutely gorgeous. I think that's like the prettiest scrapbook page I've ever made in my life, and quick and easy. Now, of course, off camera, it took me some time to do the stenciling, but stenciling goes very fast, but this page is ready for pictures. Okay, let's move this aside. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to get in. I like to use a positioning device with this. Use any one that you have, okay? I'm going to use a piece of white cardstock, whatever you like. This is the Nina cardstock, white cardstock. And I'm going to go ahead and place my stamp on here. Okay, now when this is 5.5 by 8.5, so I already know that I can get 2 on here because of all the ones that I've cut. So I'm going to position this so that then I can make a second one. We're just going to do one together, okay? So I'm going to close the door and pick that up. Whew, got a little black ink right there. Let me turn that over. I did have it wash in, sitting in my little wet pad over there. Okay, so there's that. So at least we don't have that going on, but we already know, because we're in the positioning device, that it's going to close perfectly. Now I'm going to take the Memento ink. When I use black ink, I like to use Memento. You use the kind that you like. You're not going to color here. We're just going to add we're going to add stenciling to it with just dye ink. So I'm going to press that a little bit right there. Okay, you don't want to press too hard because you can smush your stamp out. So, you know, just press. I like to use that little tool right there. That's a Chucky tool. You could get that at GinaK.com. Right there. I don't know if they're back in stock or not, but they have many of these kind of devices. Isn't that pretty? That is just gorgeous. And that is plenty crisp enough for me. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to just take this off of here. Now, if I was doing another one, which, I mean, I could, right? Well, why not? If I was doing another one, I would just close and do it. Let me just do it while I'm here, okay? It'll save me time because I know I'm already going to use it again. So pretty, right? So let me just go ahead and get the second one, at least while I have it in here. We'll do it one more time. We could do a little crafting together here, right? Like that. All right. All right, perfect. Let me see, I want to press that right there in the middle. Okay, good. I'm happy. All right, now, actually, if I mess one up, I'm ready with the second one, right? So there we go there. Let me just take this off of here and put it in my little towel over there that's wet. What is that? That's a chamois I have. Okay, now I'm done with the black. Okay, now, what I want to do now with the stenciling, I myself like to come up here to this flower that is off by itself. See, down here it's here, and there it's there. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is to go in with the, I'm going to use Gina K's ink, and I'm going to go in with the light carnation. And I'm going to start with my first stencil. And you know what? I hate to tell you, but I'm going to be stenciling both of these. Because heck, why not while you have it out, right? So here is, let me complete my projects, right? That's a big thing too for me now, is complete your projects. Do not leave them halfway done. Because that's another thing that makes a mess in the craft room. I'm taping this down just with some washi tape. And I'm going to go ahead. And, oh, do you see what I did in the green? Ah! I need my red one. This I use for blues and greens. This I use for pinks and reds. And this one I'm going to use for some, it's Mango Melody, actually. It's like a orangey, luckily I didn't, I caught it before I really hit the ink to the paper. Whew. But yes, it's a Stampin' Up! Color, and it's kind of like an orangey yellow for the inside of these cards. Now, the cards that we started out with are very different from what we're going to do today, because I left off the last part to leave them softer of the stencil of the green, and we were going to look at that. Now, when you're adding color, I mean add color, okay? I have learned with the stenciling, just add your color. Oh, that's so pretty. That light carnation is just gorgeous. Now, you're going to watch this absolutely, well, especially that it's side by side, come alive, okay? I'm just going to spin it because I want this little bud right here up at the top. And that helps me to line everything up. And, you know, there's a learning curve. And you've watched me begin. Actually, one of my first videos was with this set right here, you know, and learning how to stencil and line things up. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I'm good. So, you know, and now I feel a little bit more confident, honest to goodness, that I'm better at lining things up, and how to use the ink also with the stencils, which, again, lay the color to it. This is a great way, and I love ink. I love to use as much ink as possible, right? Just use as much ink as possible. So pretty. Okay, so that's stencil number 1. Now, let me take my tape off, and I'll put this back here. Let's go to stencil number 2. And with stencil number 2, again, let me get my tape. Okay, I see this little bud right here. I have that right there. I'm going to line that up. And just take your time. That's another thing I found out. Take your time lining it up. See the black lines, okay? And tape it down. Taping down is important. Right there. Okay. Now from the light, we're going to go to the medium carnation. Again, I have my pink, red, orange kind of brush here. I don't have that many brushes. I really do need to invest in more, honest to goodness, if I'm going to stencil a lot. Now, on this second layer, watch, I'm really going to get it dark. I learned with this, the darker you get it, the more striking your cascade of blooms will be on the branch. Look how fast this goes too, right? Stenciling is fast. And you know, I didn't know if I would be accepted with these companies because, you know, guys, I don't do a voiceover, okay? I don't speed up my videos. You know why? Because I don't know how, okay? Let me just tell you that right off. I have tried to teach myself. I've watched many videos. I have downloaded programs that then when I get them downloaded, I'm like, oh no, this is way above my capacity. You know, look at that, how pretty, right? So yes. You know, so I didn't know if they would be okay with someone that does it like I do it. You get it all in real time, and it's just me. And I tell you the truth about everything, if I like it or if I don't like it. Now, I will say, I love stenciling. And you know, I kind of realized that I was missing stenciling. I remember doing some paper pumpkin projects and using the negatives as the cutouts as stencils. And I was like, wow, I really like that. And then I didn't even know that all of this existed. So I was really happy. Look at how stinking gorgeous when you lay that second layer of color on there, how beautiful that is. Oh. Now, you're going to just watch all of this come alive. Okay, that's 2. Now, let's get number 3. And again, here's 2 little shoots right here, and here's my little bud. Okay, so I want to kind of bring that over, but you have to see, like when they get even more detailed, I've realized you have to see what you need, you know, the black lines. It has to cover, do you see how that is covering the stencil nicely, okay? I don't see any white. It's really covering the stencil. I see my outline of my black lines. I'm happy with where my placement is. And then I just tape it down easily. Now from here, I'm going to go to the dark carnation. This is rich. And I'm just going to add a lot of color. The more the better. The deeper, the richer of this dark carnation on here, the more it allows the other colors to absolutely stand out. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have. You can always go back in. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that with the third color to this with the second color. Isn't that amazing? Just really coming alive, right? Which is what we love. And it's really not taking that long at all to do. Now, it took me a little bit, you know, to do. I mean, I did the scrapbook ones. I stenciled. I cut it out, you know. I see how that is lined up now perfectly. I see that. You can and just take your time. sometimes I find that I get in a hurry. The other little tip I wanted to tell you with the stencils is that if you can't line it up, pick it all the way up, move it away, and bring it back. It's almost like you get, you just can't find it. You know, you just can't find central with it, or, you know, where you really need to be with it. Yeah, just pick it up, move it away. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. So much fun too, right? Look how pretty that is. All right, now we're going to move on to the green. And I used her spruce collection. So this is the carnation collection, the 3 colors. And now I'm going to use the light spruce and the dark spruce. I want to show you something in this card. I only did light spruce, okay, in this one. And I took my die cuts to the edge, also to the edge of the black there, okay, so it overlapped on this one, just a little bit different. Everything is glued down flat. It's a flat card, and the little butterflies are from Stampin' Up, those brush butterflies. And then I did the inside there. Again, I only did the first layer of green, okay. So look, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Did not take long at all to do. The second card that I did, the cutoffs, I should say, that come from this card that I cut off here to make straight, I used on this card. And then I brought the edge to the edge of the designer series paper here on this one, okay? Which I really kind of, to tell you the truth, liked better because it framed it out more, where this one kind of made it blend into the white background of the card, even right there without the envelope, see? Okay, so not that it's bad, and not that I wouldn't send it, I would send it, but I kind of like that framed look a little better. Again, this inside's the same way, okay? And so this is with the shards that I cut off of that one. Now, with this one, let's go ahead. Oh, first we have to put our little dots in, okay? So this is stencil number 4. So we have to put the middles of the flower in. And these are really easy to line up. As you can see, I just went right to it. I lined this one up here. It really seems to fall into place quite nicely. Again, I'm going to take my 2 seconds of time here and tape it down to my nice glass mat. Let's open this ink. And let's go ahead and color the inside. Now, again, I'm going with, the last time I did this, I did a very light yellow. But I realize with stenciling, bold can be wonderful. So that's why I switched to this darker orangish yellowish color of Mango Melody. You use anything that you like, any kind of ink that you have. You can also have a lighter color ink and mix it up a little bit with another color ink, and it will give you a darker effect. There we go. Like you could probably do a yellow and a little bit of orange together on on the glass, and then mix it up and get that kind of a color if you don't already have it in your stash. Pretty. See, I wanted it to stand out. I didn't think with the other one that it stood out as much as I wanted it to. So here's, I get the little centers. Look how fast that lines up. And I've already got my tape on there. I'm just going to push that down. Some people are just fantastic with ink blending. I'm not that great with ink blending. I try it all the time, and I love to do it. But I don't think that I'm as aggressive with the ink as I need to be. You know, because even with ink blending, more is better. More is definitely better than less. Okay, there we go. There's that. So pretty. Ooh, nice. Okay, now we're going to go to the spruce, okay? All right. Just put that away so it's out of my realm of destruction. And so, okay, now let's go ahead. Now, I find this leaf over here predominant. I'm on stencil 5. So I'm going to go ahead and wow, that lined up wonderfully. Wow, okay. You know, and I gotta admit, the more that I'm doing it, the better I'm getting at it. You know, so you're watching me kind of conquer my learning curve here, right? I have light spruce here. So use any green that you have, a light color green here, okay? A light color green. So fast, right? And you can, honest to God, guys, you can get kind of mesmerized doing this. It's like, oh, look at that color. See here, I pushed it into the ink pad a little bit harder. Now I want to bring that out. I really want it dark. These two cards today are going to be just a little bit different than the ones that I made before. But, you know, again, it is a live it and learn it. What's good, what you like, what your eyes like. Now, of course, on the scrapbook page, I added the dark spruce. Okay, there's the light. So, oh, look at that. I'm so glad that I did both of these, because I just want you to see every time I lay down one more stencil, it's like it pops like crazy. Just really, really pretty. I'm very happy with this set. I think that this would be a set that you guys would use a lot. And you know, there's no hot foiling. Now, if I wanted to, I believe I could take the outline of that die and hot foil the outline, but you know, and then recut it and place it in it or something like that, because you can foil dies. They come very thin though. The line comes very, very thin. So this is something that I really, you know, I think this speaks for itself. I wouldn't mind putting this on top of some foiling. You know, like, hold on. I had a thought. Okay. I made a card the other day with the stripes, okay, with this foiling. Then I made the negative on the solid hot foil plate. You can check those videos out. But look at this. Okay, instead of gingham, you know, I just used gingham because that's what I had. But look at that. What about that? That's gorgeous. Okay, I got a little bad place right there. Let's cover that up with some flowers, okay? Right here. Let's just, you know, you can piece these where you want, just like that too, okay? And then cut them off and use your foil backgrounds for that. That's pretty. Why didn't I do that? Okay, so I'm gonna have some extras, so now I already know what I'm doing, right? I told you at the beginning of all of this that I am on a crafting journey, and I am so happy that you guys are sticking in here with me to watch some of the things that I get into. So pretty. Oh, this is gorgeous. I'm going to add just a little bit deeper color. And you know, when you need it just a little bit deeper, just go ahead and pick up more color on the brush. And the other, if you didn't have blending brushes, the little round little pads that I use, those are great too for this. I just picked up blending brushes for this. But you can blend, you know, I've got these too. These, I like blending with these a lot. If I didn't have the brushes, I would have all of those. I would have a ton of those. So, look how gorgeous. Okay, now, if we don't think that's enough, we're going to close this up. This was the light spruce. We're going to close that up. Now we're going to take this and I have my little bud right up here, and here's my cascade of these leaves right here, all right? So I'm going to come here. We're going to line this up. But let me tell you, this last layer, when I pull this off and we look at the other side that doesn't have this last layer on it, you're going to be like, wow. Okay, tape that down, open my dark spruce. All right, now, this is what I had on my brush before, so when I went there with the pink, I went, oh no, I ruined it. But I didn't, I got lucky. Okay, now let's really lay some ink on here. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so fast. You know, I like to get this result, you know, because like if you're making cards maybe for a fair, you know, or you're doing any kind of, you know, craft shows, spring is coming, Mother's Day is coming. This is a fast, oh, look at that. Fast way to get it done. Now, this is the end result. Wow, 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 wow. That is a wow factor, okay? That is a big wow factor. Let's go ahead and get this last one accomplished. So pretty. You know, there's all kinds of ways that you can craft. There's things to stamp, there's things to stencil, there's things to, like there's ephemera packs to add, you know, to areas of stamping or stenciling that are absolutely gorgeous. There's hot foiling. There's Gina K came out with this really cool thing with the laminator. I'm still kind of watching videos on that. I won't get that because I do the hot foil, but for people who have laminators, you will want to definitely check that out if you haven't already. I know in the craft world it has got to be taking off like wildfire, so I don't even have a laminator, so it's not, you know, so oh, look at that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so yeah, if you have a laminator and want to get into foiling and you don't have the hot foil system, check it out. Okay, now what I will do next, and I'm not going to do that here, is I'm just going to line this up with my die cut right there, and I'm going to cut that out, and then we'll use that on, you know, other cards, okay? But for now, what we're going to do is let's bring in, we're going to make 2 cards, okay? I already have my envelopes completed right here. I already did all my stenciling on there. I did my insides. I just used that smoky slate or a light gray at 5 by 3 3/4 and a white piece of 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 for both of those. Those are the insides. Let's go ahead and let's get that completed now, so we get some things out of the way, right? So when I did this stenciling, I just held the stencil to the edge here and just took part of it and then just stenciled right along, you know, with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as I was, you know, because like I laid everything out and I was doing everything, like I did everything in stencil 1, then I did all number 2. Okay, so there's the inside to that one. And the inside to this one. So pretty. Just like that. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to put the designer series paper of any kind that you have on a piece of basic black, or any kind of black. Black is 5 1/4 by 4, and the piece of designer series paper is 5 by 3 3/4. We're going to layer this together and put it on the front of the card. No, we're not going to put it on the front of the card. We should not be layering this together actually, okay? No problem. We're going to layer it together because I've already got the glue on it. And we're going to work with this one now until I figure out what to do there. So what we really want to do, we have the inside completed, okay? What I really wanted to do was to glue down the black. So we might make one of each, just like I did with the other. Oh no, I know what I'm going to do, okay? I already know what I'm going to do. Hold on, it's a save. Watch, watch. So I'm going to glue down the black. You're going to love it. Be like, wow, she saved it. Now stay tuned. You're going to have to watch how I save this. Okay, now I have my piece of whatever kind of paper that you have. I want to glue this onto here and then glue this one onto here, okay? But this time, instead of gluing them down flat, I want to use dimensionals because the other cards are flat, remember? So I want to take dimensionals or any kind of whatever kind of stuff that you have that pops stuff up, okay? And I want to just put them in this arc, because this is the part of the card. You can always add, okay? You can always add them if you know, if you need them, or even a half of one or something if it's hanging. All right? So I want to take this and I want to bring this right here. Okay? Just like that. How are we? Ooh, we're good, right? Okay, now let's do the same thing here. And again, in the arc of the flower right there, of the branch, I want to go ahead and place just something to hold it up, whatever you've got. There we go. Let's go ahead and place this one here with a little separation there. Now see, I'm almost to the bottom here. I want to be almost to the top there, okay? All right. And out, just like that, all right? Cute, cute, cute. Now, for in the center, I wanted to show you, do you remember my little box? Okay, I have my alphabet letters in here, which I need to replenish. I've been using a lot of. Then I had my gold pieces of a sentiment, and then I did some in some rainbow sentiment right there. I separated those from the gold because I see that I'm using more gold sentiments than I am anything. So I separated that. But I wanted to show you, because this is white, okay? Remember we did the foiling with just the hot foil plate, and then I used the solid hot foil plate to put the gold in the background, okay? So this one has the gold in the background, all right? You see that? Where the white is sitting on top of the gold. And look at how that pops right there. Isn't that nice? Okay, now if I was to put, let's just say I put this one in here, this is where the white is in the background and the gold is on the top. It fades away because of the white background, okay? Not really that bad, but I mean, and it's not that you couldn't use it, it's just that I like the, I really like the gold in the background the best, okay? So I'm going to pop this up, and let me go ahead and cut some of these up. Oh, I think I have some cut. And we'll just add this here. Now remember, the other card I just glued down. Everything was glued flat. This one I'm popping things up with dimension. Either or, okay? Now the butterfly, I love the butterflies because they are flat. I like any kind of embellishments that are flat. So here we go here. Whoop, don't want that upside down. See, now this is all one piece, okay? So we'll just go ahead and put just a note here. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my butterflies right now, just so that I don't forget them. Sometimes I happen to forget embellishments. So let's go ahead and put a large butterfly. And you can put these anywhere. You could put them on the vines. Ooh, that looks so cute right there, right? Oh, let's just put that on the vine since I said it. And flying across also. Let's see, let's put that one up there. Okay, let's put another one down here, just like that. Okay, so there's that. Now, of course, this looks to be a disaster, doesn't it? But it's not. Because now we're just going to flip this over. And all of everything that's hanging off of this little piece right here is going to get cut. Now you can use a trimmer. I'm better with this with the scissors, I'll just say. Okay, now all of these pieces are falling off, but they have a straight edge. Don't forget that. They have a straight edge. And just keep coming around here and cutting everything off. Wherever that it hangs over, just the least little bit, just cut it right to that paper. There. Look at that. Wow. Did you see that reveal when I flipped it over? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and add this. Oh, wow. Wow, look what we built today. I love this. Now, the first two that I did, you know, like I said, I'm still learning. Now, I'm going to put this down flat because I have all of that up with dimension. I'm still learning, and I hope that you're enjoying learning with me. But as you can see, there's different ways to do everything. And as I progress, I try a little something here, I try a little something there, but this is exactly what I wanted from this card. Oh, that's gorgeous. And see, okay, now we have, and here's our envelope, okay? I've already, you know, just take it on the side on an angle and do your stenciling just with that little part. That's all that is, okay? Easy peasy. But now look at this one. Okay, so this one, I gotta show this, I'm so excited. This one has the skinnier border where the black is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and the designer series paper is 5 1/4 by 4. This one, the black is 5 1/4 by 4, and the paper is 5 by 3 3/4. I like the predominance of the outline better on this one. Not that this is wrong, okay, but my eye goes to this one better. This one also has that other step of the green on it. So see, that's another reason why this card is popping, just really, really popping out in your eyes, okay? All right, now, so here's these two. So there's that. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. This one here, like I said at first, again, an experiment. I went all the way to the edge of the black. The black is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. The paper here is 5 1/4 by 4. Here, though, I made a mistake. You saw it. The black is 5 1/4 by 4. The designer series paper is 5 by 3 3/4. I already glued them together. Okay, where this one here, I did not, and I trimmed it to the designer series paper. Okay, but save. We have these cut. This is what we're going to use, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to glue it to the edge of the designer series paper and save, okay? Total save. This one I'm going to put hello in the middle. So let me go ahead and get that completed. Go ahead and cut these. Yes, at first I thought, uh-oh, I boo-booed up bad, and now it's going to go to the edge like that other card, and I didn't really want it to. But because they're pieces, it's going to work, right? We can always make lemonade out of lemons, which then makes it just that much more fun. Because like in your head, you know, well, I really wanted to do such and such, but it came out like that, and that's okay, right? But you know, you're just like, wow, I saved it. Okay, so there's that. Now, of course, these teeny tiny pieces, we'll see about some of these. I'm not sure. See, like that, I don't really think I'd use that. And I want like the bigger ones right here. And let's just piece these around the hello, okay? So let's see, maybe I can let that one hang down from there. That would look nice. See, and that's another thing with the piecing of the paper. It doesn't have to be like all here or all there, you know, like a whole cascade. Now I have this large one. I might not even use this. That's pretty. That's simple, right? Let me get these out of the way. Hold on. Let me see. We got to think about it. See, I don't want like 2 and 2. I don't want that. Okay. I would move this over, but I don't want that to touch that. Let's move this up. I love this because it looks like a basket of flowers. I love that right there. Or would I rather this here? Okay. Hold up. And then that there. Whoa, let's drop that down just a tad. Oh, I love it. Oh, there we go. Is that good? I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. I'm kind of like with it and I'm not with it. Okay, is that okay? I don't want things overlap. That really is pretty. Or is 3 better? Is that better up here? Scooch that over and that right there. Wow. Y'all, I really like that, okay? I'm just going to say, I really like it like this. This one over to the side, this one not so centered, but more toward the center, and then this one on the side. I'm leaving it like that. I will use this for another card. Or, you know, you could always use it if you didn't have the inside done. You could always put it on the inside. But I already stamped those. Okay, so here we go. I like it like that. Now, I'm going to pop these up, right? We're not going to glue those down. The other card is glued down. This one we're going to have fun with a little dimension. We're not having much of a winter at all. We've had a little cold weather and a little bit of snow, but nothing compared to what we thought, you know, we were going to get. And I'm only saying this because it's the end of January, you know. You never know with February. Isn't that pretty popped up? Ooh, I love it. So, yeah, I don't know. A lot of times February and March is our worst months here for extreme winter. But I could say this much. My heat pump hasn't kicked on all that much, and I'm very happy for that. Now, see this one? I'm moving it over a little bit, but I'm not right under the hello. I think I did not like that under the hello all the way. It looked too symmetrical, too lined up, okay? So let's put some of these here. Let's see, can I get a big one there? Yeah, all right. If you can't get a big one, go ahead and cut them to the size that you need. Any of your pop-up dimensional pop dots, whatever you've got there. And I really think this little bit of a leaf needs something there to be happy with. Let's see. That one will fit. Yes. Okay, got all the backs off. And here we go here. Now, let's go ahead and put this right here. Yes. Should I go up a little bit with it? Let me see. I'm looking in the camera. Yes. Okay. Let's go up. I can't be committed. Okay. Whew. Let's go up a little bit here. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my goodness. That is absolutely gorgeous. You know, like if you wanted to, but I just think it's just too much. It's too much to add the other. Nope, I'm going to say no on that. Now this one, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down flat also. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Between the scrapbook page, 2 cards that I started with, turned into these 2 beautiful cards. Absolutely gorgeous. I got to save that. Yeah, see, if I didn't already stamp the inside, I would put this, well, is that bad? No, it's not. Haha. I'm going to do it. I'm going to glue it. Well, that was a surprise. So I stenciled there, and I'm going to put my last little piece here. I really like it. And I'm going to put it right there to the white, not to the gray. And it's going to look really stinking cute right here. Oh my goodness, I love it. You never know. You just never know what you're going to get, right? You just never know. I am amazed. Okay, so here is this card compared to this card, okay? Let's take the envelopes out of the equation there because they're all the same. Okay, so this card, again with the border, this one not with the border, this one with the cutouts all the way to the black, that makes it fade into the white. Like I said, not that it's wrong, but I like the look of this one better. And less here, to me, is more with this. So that is beautiful. I love that on the inside. Not that this is wrong, okay, but I just had that extra piece, and it does look kind of cute in there, doesn't it? So there we go. All right, here are our beautiful cards. I'm going to just showcase the two that we did today, right? The two we did today. Let me get an envelope right here. Okay. Oh, butterflies. And see, now I've used much of my my sentiments over here so that then I can go ahead back in and hot foil some more. That's another thing. I want to use what I have. Use what I've already created. So I'm just going to let these butterflies fly on the gray. It's two that are stuck together. We'll deal with that later. Right there. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and watching. And I hope you enjoyed this set. Don't forget this absolutely gorgeous scrapbook page with this same set. Let's put these cards on top of here so that you can see everything that I've made. Now, honest, look at all that I've made with this. I've made that, and then two more cards right here. I have already completed an absolutely beautiful set, and then I'm ready to go with more. And I just think that you will absolutely love the Blooming Branch set from Pinkfresh Studio. I hope to see you again. Thanks for watching.